Here are 10 things we'd like to see improved on the Sony WH-1000 XM4.
So the general trend for Sony premium noise cancelling headphones is that they get released at IFA Berlin. We were there last year, and that happens in September, and this year is happening on September 4th and 5th. So we can expect some sort of announcement from Sony there.
And make sure you stay tuned to the channel and you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on XM4 content when it starts to come out. Alright Sony, first things first. If you want to please the fuckman, you gotta fix phone calls. The microphone is terrible, so fix that and then we're talking. What you should also do is make one of the buttons a mute button like the Jabra Elite 85H. Very useful on conference calls. And another feature that's useful is having the hear through functionality so you can hear your own voice.
Yeah, let us customize how much you can hear our own voice.
Alright Ron, hit it.
At this price, it would be nice if it would play with multiple devices. I'm gonna eat some rice.
It's basically got to work with multiple devices. The active noise cancelling on the Sony WH-1000 XM3 is very good. It's still the leader in the market, and we've even compared it to Bose's flagship of 2019, and still Sony comes out on top.
But Sony has this quick attention feature, so when I put my hand over my ear cup, I can hear everything that is happening and the music pauses. Unfortunately, I have my hands full most of the times. So hey Sony, how about letting me pause this with a tap and starting it up again? That would be nice. Sony needs to get out of their comfort zone and get into my comfort zone. These headphones aren't very comfortable. Bose QC35s have nailed that comfort piece for me. They fit nicely outside the ears. The Sony, not so much. They're a bit pressing down on the ears and get a bit warm. So please, Sony, I welcome you into my comfort zone.
Yeah, not creepy at all.
The Sony WH-1000 XM3s have a nice touch interface system as long as you touch them warmly with your fingers. Yes, they have some problems in the cold with phantom touches registering while there were no touches. That is something we'd like to see fixed as well. And personally, I thought the XM2s responded better than the XM3s. The latency was a bit lower. So I would like the XM3s to be a bit more responsive and not wait half a second to register a touch.
Or just go with buttons. I'm cool with buttons. As a person who likes to push buttons, I'd really appreciate a dedicated voice assistant button.
What the Sony WH-1000 XM3s have is one button which can switch between noise cancelling or calling up the assistant. I think there's enough space for another button on there, Sony.
Hey, if the Bose 700s have them, why not?
Since we're talking about a Frankenstein wish list headphone, let's take some good features from the BeoPlay series from Bang & Olufsen. You can play audio over USB Type-C, and now this is really handy because even when your battery isn't charged, you can listen to music and you can use it to play some high quality music. So we have a lot of phones out there with the Type-C, you have a lot of laptops out there with Type-C. Sony, let us play audio over USB Type-C.
Alright Sony, ever since the MDR1000X, your design really hasn't changed much. It's been 3 generations, so please in the 4th one, refresh that design.
Grow up.
Yeah, don't recycle. I mean, recycle, but not the design. And you know what you should also do? Make it a slimmer profile because it's huge on your head. It's wide. I mean, I don't have a pizza-shaped head like Jaime Rivera mentioned. So, you know, if you can just make it smaller around your head, that would be great. And then I might actually consider it over Bose headphones. Bottom line, make it smaller.
Now the Sony WH-1000 XM3 does try to be extremely extra smart with its adaptive noise cancelling. It tries to detect whether you're walking, commuting. It has never quite worked for me. What I would really like is just custom profiles. So I can select, you know, hey, right now I'm outside. So it turns the EQ up to a certain setting. It turns the phone call quality up differently. It turns up the noise cancelling differently. I would like to have a combination of all these factors rather than just having noise cancelling on a different level. Very much like what the Jabras have. So again, copying from others, be inspired, Sony. It's all right.
And maybe even consider a different profile depending on the device you're connected to. How about that?
Wow. This is why software never ships. People keep adding new features and it never gets done.
I'm a scope creep. And finally, Sony, don't pull a Bose. Make sure the starting price of the XM4s are either the same or higher than the XM3s were.
I hope you mean lower.
Make sure the XM4s are either cheaper or the same price as what the XM3s were when they released.
Links in the description. Keep an eye on the links in the description below for the latest prices. If you use those links, it won't cost you anything extra, but will help out our channel just a little bit.
You've been eating rice.
And we've been DHRME.